Hey Laughter Tribe, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about, the importance of trusting yourself and honoring your intuition. And so, they always say hindsight is 2020. You look back on your life, you're like, oh man, I missed that. Should have seen that. What was I thinking? And all this. But if we look back and you're honest with yourself, sorry, my window's open, so if you guys can hear all that noise in the background, I'm sorry, my window's stuck and it's not rolling up, so we gonna make it do what it do, okay? But hindsight is 2020, and if you look back, you will discover that your intuition was going off, in that relationship. Maybe someone was, or maybe someone you love or someone was trying to warn you about that person and tell you something that they seen about that person that you didn't see. You didn't listen, and then you paid a heavy price for it. But if we look back, we will see that 9 out of 10 times we knew something was wrong. Something fell off. We didn't know what it was. We couldn't put our finger on it. And that's your intuition trying to warn you about something. See, we're spiritual people. We're not just bodies. We're spiritual, and our spirit understands things that our natural mind can't understand. The energy that a person puts off in the atmosphere, in the world. You know what I mean? The level that they're operating on. It's there. The energy of that is there. So I want you to make it, a common thing for you to trust yourself. And this can be challenging for people who've been in toxic relationships because, they've trusted the wrong people. People have manipulated them, used them, blamed them, made them feel insecure, and made them stop trusting in themselves. When it really wasn't yourself who was wrong. It wasn't you that was wrong. It was your trust in that person because they convinced you that you couldn't trust yourself, or they try to convince you that they were trustworthy, and instead of listening to yourself or that person that was trying to warn you, you trusted the toxic person. But your intuition is there to help you. It's there to protect you. It's there to save you. It's there to let you know and reveal things that you can't see in the natural, but that are there in the spiritual. So just whatever you need to do to rebuild that trust with yourself. Because we think about other people in rebuilding the trust in people's relationships with other people. But how often do we think about rebuilding the trust that we have with ourselves? Because if you ain't trusting yourself, how can you trust somebody else? And I went through this, after leaving toxic relationships. Like, I didn't trust nobody. And it wasn't that I couldn't trust anyone else. It's that I didn't trust my ability to choose people. Because when you've had toxic people in your life, you have people mislead you, deceive you, pretend to be something they were completely opposite. You like, dang, they was trifling, they was messed up, but must be something wrong with me that I keep choosing the wrong people. My chooser must be broken. Therefore, I can't trust nobody because I can't trust myself to make good choices. I can't trust myself to select people who are good and healthy for me. I got good news for you, Queen. You can trust yourself. You can trust yourself. You don't have to live in fear of choosing the wrong people. You don't have to live in fear of people deceiving you and leading you astray anymore. Why? Ask me why. Ask me why, go ahead. Because you're trustworthy. In my new book, Love Yourself Again, which is not out yet, but will be out next month, I talk about the 4 pillars of self-love. And if you got here, please subscribe, please like, please comment. And God bless you, I love you. Which is self-confidence, self-development, self-preservation, which I'm going to talk about. What's the 4th one? And self-respect. But in self-preservation, we were created to protect ourselves. Like, think about when you about to touch something hot, or a kid's going to touch something hot. They move once they feel the heat, they move their hand. excuse me. So innately, we were created to protect ourselves. Like if you up at night, you hear a noise downstairs. You about to grab something before you go check that, or you gonna call somebody. You know what I mean? Your nature is to protect yourself. But when we're in toxic relationships, we get desensitized to danger, to emotional, physical, mental danger, because of abuse. And so we get desensitized to that, and we're trained to not trust ourselves, but to trust our abusers and trust those people who really don't have our best interest at heart. But you can trust you because you love you, because you know who you are. You know you're a good person. You know you have a good heart. You know you want the best for you. That's why you can trust you. You know your intentions. You know your own heart. You know what you want for yourself. You know you want good for other people. You can trust you. You can trust you. If you're not sure about anyone else in the world, you can trust you. Why? Because you have your best interests at heart. And if you operate from that place of self-love, wanting to grow, wanting to get better, wanting to heal, you know that you're going to do what's best for you. I'm not talking about where we're being manipulated by other people and trying to love them to our own harm. That's not loving yourself. That's not, self-preservation. That's self-annihilation. When we love toxic people, that's not self-preservation. That's self-annihilation. Because they're annihilating your self-esteem, your self-respect, the honor, dignity that you may have. It's just gone. You don't even know who you are anymore. You know what I mean? You sit there chasing after, begging, crying, begging, playing, just doing all kinds of dumb stuff. I already know. I've been there. Don't feel bad about it, girl. Pick yourself up off the floor. That's all right, queen. You're still a queen. You're still a queen. A queen who falls down is still a queen. You just gotta dust yourself off, boo. I fell. I lost my crown. Let me pick it up. I forgot who I was. I'm tripping. Let me get back up. That's all you gotta do. But you can trust yourself. You are trustworthy. Put the trust back in yourself. And if any other place, I would say put it in God, because He's faithful. And He ain't never left me or forsake me. And if it wasn't for Him, I would not be here right now. So if you're scared that you can't trust anybody, you're scared you can't trust yourself, put those fears aside and trust in you. You have been trustworthy. You are trustworthy. Yeah, you made bad mistakes because you were listening to the wrong people. But now you can make the right mistakes and the right choices for you, for your safety, for your health, and for your protection. So I love you, queens. I love y'all. Go ahead and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Girl, why you tripping? Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Be your own best friend. Love yourself again. Till next time, queens, I love you. About to go in the store. Till next time.